Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Knowledge is Power. Today I am here with you all to discuss about the biology of cancer. The biology of cancer, it looks at how cancer grows and spreads in the body. It's all about understanding how normal cell it becomes abnormal and start growing out of control. This happened because of the changes either in the genes or the DNA is unable to repair if there is any damage. It can also develop into cancer. Also, the tumor suppressor genes that normally keeps the cells growth in check, but whenever the tumor suppressor genes are not working properly, then also it may leads to cancer. So today we'll be discussing about the normal cellular biology, the difference between the normal cells and the cancer cell. We'll also be discussing about the cell cycle, the different terminologies related to cancer. At last, we'll discuss about the stages of carcinogenesis. So without wasting much time, let us start with our video. First, normal cells. You all know that the normal cells are regular in shape. They are having proper control. The cell divisions grows under control, and you all know that the cell is the structural and functional unit of life. From the cell only, it forms the tissue, and again from the tissue system, it forms the organ system, and at last we used to get the different organs. So the cells, it helps in maintaining the homeostasis of our body, and it has different functions. The different organelles of the cell has different functions we'll be discussing today. So this is the diagram showing normal cell structure and organelles. You can find in the center is the nucleus. So the nucleus is the main part of the cell that is controlling the cell, or you can say the nucleus is the control center of the cell. Then if you see in the figure, the houses of the genetic material and the DNA synthesis, all it takes place in the nucleus, the DNA replication. Okay, then coming for the next part is the cytoplasm. You can note it down or you can see in the diagram. The cytoplasm is the jelly like substance where the different organelles are suspended and all the metabolic reaction takes place in the cytoplasm. The next organelle is the mitochondria. The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell and is responsible for generating the ATP. ATP is the adenosine triphosphate, and there is a network of membranes involved during the protein synthesis. It helps in transporting as well as lipid metabolism occurs in the mitochondria. The calcium storage also takes place in the mitochondria. Coming for the next organelle is the Golgi apparatus. This organelle functions in protein modification, packaging, directing the molecules to the final destinations where it is required, and secretion also occur in this part, Golgi apparatus. Next organelle is the lysosome. The lysosome is the also known as suicide bags. The unrequired or the waste material are digested here. The foreign particles, the damaged organelles, it gets break down through a process called autophagy. Next part is the cytoskeleton. It comprises of the microfilaments, microtubules and intermediate filaments. It provides structural support, facilitates cell movement, and it provides intracellular transport. Next is the cell membrane and extracellular matrix. So the cell membrane is the outermost layer of the cell. It protects the cell. It provides structural supports, regulates cell adhesion and migration, and modulates cellular signaling pathway critical for tissue development. The extracellular matrix, it is a complex network of proteins and polysaccharides. It is surrounding the cells. The cell membrane is also known as plasma membrane, and the different regulations or the passage of substances in and out of the cell occurs here, and it also maintains the cellular homeostasis. Next, coming for the important part is the cell cycle. So many of the students, they are confused in this cell cycle. So cell cycle means the division of the cells, and if we consider the normal cell cycle, uh, our body has a mechanism that it can control the cell division, and if there is abnormal growth of the cell, there is no control there is any kind of DNA and